identifiers and keywords in Python. Okay, so without wasting further more time, let's begin to the slides. Now, yeah. So this is the agenda of today's video, like what we are going to read, what we are going to study in today's video. So the very first is the what are identifiers, and the next one is features of identifiers, and the next is rules to define identifiers in Python. And after knowing the theory part of identifiers, we will provide you a practical view for the identifiers, like how can you implement practically through programs. Okay, now next is, in the same video we will also talk about the reserve words. Okay, like what are reserve words and the features of reserve words. And after knowing the theoretical part of reserve words, we will also get to know about the practical view of reserve words. Okay, after the video ends, or before the video ends, we will also provide you the bonus tip. Okay, so bonus tip is a very interesting thing which we are going to start from today. Like after ending the video, we will provide you the bonus tips. Like most of the interviewer will ask you about these questions, so you will also understand this. Okay, so without wasting more time, let's switch to the next slide. So here it is, what are identifiers in Python? So as the name suggests, identifiers. Okay, as the name suggests, what are identifiers? So identifiers means it gives the identity. Okay, if I am a person and my name is Jaya, then my name is the identity of me. Okay, so it is similar to that. A name in Python program is called identifier. Okay, anything which is a name in Python program is called as identifier. Okay, so it can be class name, it can be function name, it can be module name, it can be variable name. So any name in Python program we can also refer to as identifiers. Okay, so a equals to 10, so this is the identifier. We will also discuss it like on a practical view. So talking about the features of identifiers, like what are the characteristics of identifiers in Python. Okay, so first point is states like alphabet symbols. Okay, so it can be either in uppercase, it can be either a lowercase. Like if you want to create your own identifier, it will start from the alphabet symbol. Okay, either it is in uppercase or in lowercase. Uppercase means like capital A, and the lowercase means small a. Okay, small a b c d, and the uppercase means jo capital A B C D. And the next point is the if identifier is start with underscore symbol, it is the underscore symbol as you can see in this image. Okay, so if the identifier is start with underscore, then it indicates it is a private identifier. And identifier should not start with a digit. Okay, there are some rules for defining identifiers that we will discuss in the next slide. Okay, these are the some features that I am discussing with you. Okay, so identifiers are case sensitive. These are case sensitive. Case sensitive means what? Like if I am writing true, TRUE, T is capital, and somehow we can write like print capital, instead of capital we are writing small t, then it is a case sensitive. We will also implement this example in the practical. Okay, now we cannot use reserve words as identifiers. Like we can't use reserve words as identifiers. We will also discuss the reserve word, so let's skip this statement. Okay, for now. So example, def equals to 10. So def is a reserve words, so we cannot use def equals to 10 because def is a reserve words. So next point is there is no length limit for Python identifiers, but not recommended to use too lengthy identifiers. Okay, it can be short because it is your convenient, right? Dollar symbol, as you can see, the dollar symbol is not allowed in Python. Okay, so these are some rules. Now talking about rules to define identifiers in Python. Okay, let me minimize this. Okay, so rules to define identifiers in Python. The very first rule is the only allowed character in Python are alphabet symbols. Okay, if you want to like make an own identifier, then you have to first start with the alphabet symbol. Either it is in uppercase, either it is in lowercase, you have to start with the alphabet symbols. Okay, or with an underscore, or you can have digits in your identifier. By mistake, if we are using any other symbol like dollar, then we will get syntax error. Okay, like cash, cash equals to 10. If we write dollar symbol instead of s, then it will throw an error. Now coming to the second point, that is identifiers should not start with digits. Like you cannot start an identifier with a digit. Like 1, 2, 3 total is an invalid identifier. There are two types of identifiers, valid and invalid. So valid identifiers are start with the alphabet symbols, underscore, but they will not start with the digits. Okay. Now next point is talking about the rules to define. Yeah, this is the same. The third point is identifiers are case sensitive, as I have already discussed. Okay, Python is a case sensitive language. That is why identifiers are also case sensitive. So we will also discuss in the next video. Now, what are keywords in Python? What are keywords? So before starting the keywords session, I want to switch to the Python IDLE so that you cannot perplexed between the topics. Okay. Yeah. So this is a Python IDLE, as you can see in this. For example, if I'm writing here, okay, let me maximize it. Like for example, if you write here cash equals to 10. Okay, now print cash. Now it will give you the value of cash. Okay, now I want to write this instead of s, I want to take dollar sign. Okay, now I want to write the value 11. It will give an syntax error, as I have already told you that $s is an invalid. Okay, in defining a identifier. Now coming to the next is, like if I am writing here total equals to 10 and I want to print it here total, it will give you the value of total, it is 10. Okay, now I want to write, now I want to print the capital T. Okay, so it will also give an error. See how? Because it is case sensitive. We have already assigned the value of small t. Okay, starting with the small t, that is 10, and we are printing capital T. So what it is representing? It is representing how the identifiers are case sensitive. Okay, so identifiers can start with like ABC underscore equals to 10. So it is a valid identifier. Okay, now I want to ABC underscore 123 equals to 10. It is also a valid identifier. But if I want to write 123 or ABC, it is invalid. It will throw an syntax error. Okay, yeah, it will give you an syntax error. So hope you have cleared with the doubts about the identifiers. Now let's begin to the slide. That is, next topic is what are keywords in Python. So in Python, some words are reserved, okay, which is having some special meaning or some functionality, these are words are known as the reserved words. So in Python there are 33 reserved words available. Okay, now talking about the features of keywords in Python. So there are so many features like true, false, none. They are always are in like in lowercase. Okay, as you can see, and, or, not, is, if, elif, as, else. Okay, while, for, break, they are also having some lowercase. Okay, lowercase alphabets, but except, as you can see, but except this true, false, none are not having the not having the lowercase alphabets. Okay, so talking about the bonus tips for today's video is like, if the identifier start with the underscore symbol, then it indicates it is a private identifier. Like most of the interview will ask you what this underscore represents. So you will have to answer like the underscore defines the it is having a private identifier. Okay, if the identifier starts with a 2 underscore, then it is strongly indicating that it is a strong private identifier. Okay, now coming to the third point, that is if the identifier starts and end with 2 underscore, like in the initial and at the end it is having 2 underscore, then it is a magic method or a special name. Okay, it is a magic method, as you can see. Now talking about the bonus tip for reserved words, like as I have already mentioned, all reserved words in Python contains only alphabet symbols, as you can see, true, false, not, right? So these are all the alphabet symbols, and except 3 reserved words like true, false, none, all contain only lowercase alphabet. Okay, now talking about the okay, so this is all about today's video. Hope you will like the video and gain some points from that. So if you really like, then please hit the like button and subscribe for new updates. Thank you.